Some jewelry makes a statement, but the truly elegant pieces whisper. In 2025, women over 60 are drawn to jewelry that feels like a quiet nod to luxury, subtle, sculptural, and deeply personal. Think less red carpet drama and more of Victoria Beckham's refined style. Her approach has redefined modern glamour, clean lines, soft finishes, and pieces that feel almost effortless. In this video, we'll explore the top jewelry trends for 2025 that reflect this new wave of quiet chic, minimalist, modern, and designed for women who don't have to try hard to look powerful. Let's begin with one trend that's been quietly gaining attention, especially on the pinky finger. Minimalist signet rings. VBS signature pinky ring, quietly powerful and incredibly personal. Let's talk about the jewelry equivalent of a mic drop, the minimalist signet ring. This isn't the bulky version you'd find in a 1980s family portrait. This is the sleek piece that sits on your pinky like it belongs there. No one wears it better than Victoria Beckham. I love this. Look, it's confident without being loud, like an elegant signature at the end of a letter. In 2025, women over 60 are choosing sleek, flat-faced signets in polished gold or brushed silver. These rings carry both history and style. They're symbolic and striking, yet still feel modern. Worn alone, they convey refinement, stacked lightly with a thin band. That's quiet luxury at its best. It's also a perfect alternative if your hands no longer enjoy fussy cocktail rings. Would you switch your old statement ring for something this clean and intentional? Or does the pinky still feel like uncharted territory? Baroque pearls with edge, modernizing a classic irregular by nature, elegant by design. Officially obsessed with this trend, Baroque pearls have stepped out of their prim and proper box and entered a new artistic era. And honestly, I'm here for it. If traditional pearls whisper old money brunch, these say, I just left a modern art gallery and still look timeless. The beauty of Baroque pearls lies in their imperfections. Each one is unique, with soft curves and natural textures that flatter mature skin. I especially love them in asymmetrical drop earrings or sculptural pendants. They feel alive, like the jewelry moves with you instead of just sitting there. VB has been seen wearing slightly uneven pearl earrings with tailored black suits, which proves one thing: elegance doesn't require symmetry. It comes from knowing what works for your time. Have you ever owned a pearl that didn't behave perfectly and looked better for it? Sculptural cuffs. Art meets arm candy because sometimes your wrist deserves its own spotlight. Absolutely love sculptural cuffs. They feel like wearable art. These aren't dainty bangles or stackable filler pieces. No, these cuffs are bold, modern, and intentionally designed. In 2025, they're experiencing a quiet, luxury renaissance. You'll find them in brushed gold, matte silver, or polished resin, twisted, molded, or folded like origami for your wrist. They work beautifully for women over 60 because of their clarity. No clutter, no over-design, just structure and presence. I adore how they command space on the wrist without trying too hard. Pair one with a crisp white shirt or a sleeveless knit toplet. The cuff breathe and do the talking. It's confidence without noise. Victoria Beckham wears these with tailored blazers, often alone. No stacking, no fuss, and it looks incredible. Have you ever worn a piece that made you feel like a walking sculpture, in the best way? Fluid ribbon. Jewelry second skin. Illusion. It doesn't rest on your skin. It moves with it. There's something mesmerizing about fluid ribbon jewelry. I saw a silver ribbon choker the other day that looked like it melted onto the collarbone, and I thought, that's not jewelry, that's sculpture in motion. In 2025, this style redefines elegance, pieces that curve, coil, and flow around the body like silk. No harsh lines, no stiff links, just graceful movement that mirrors your movements. I especially love designs that mimic soft satin or folded fabric. They feel feminine and architectural at the same time. Traditional stiff necklaces can highlight the wrong things: sagging skin, neck creases, or that tight feeling. These fluid designs glide, flatter, and whisper elegance. Victoria Beckham has been seen pairing ribbon-like cuffs and wrap necklaces with minimalist gowns, and the effect is stunning. It's as if the jewelry knows where to go without being instructed. Have you ever worn a piece that felt less like an accessory and more like part of you? Layered, delicate chains, quiet stacking. It's not loud jewelry. It's a soft-spoken statement. I love this trend stacking. 2 or 3 ultra-fine chains feels very modern and chic. You don't need clanging coins or oversized pendants to achieve a styled look. In 2025, jewelry elegance is about restraint with impact. Here's the secret. The closer the chains sit to your skin collarbone, base of neck, or even layered across a high-neck blouse, the more polished you appear. Think whisper-thin, gold strands. Maybe one has a barely there charm, one with texture, and one just plain. They sparkle subtly and add interest without shouting. Victoria Beckham excels at this. She will wear 3 delicate gold chains over a tailored ivory shirt, and suddenly the whole look feels expensive. It's a minimalist power move, I'll admit. I used to think stacking would look tangled or forced. But with fine chains, it creates poetry around your neck. Do you prefer jewelry that speaks softly, or are you still tempted by louder pieces? Exposed lining earrings, inside-out aesthetic. Who knew the part we used to hide would become the most stylish detail? I genuinely love how this trend flips the script literally. Instead of traditional front-facing studs or hoops, these earrings show what's usually hidden: the wiring, the structure, the small imperfections. In 2025, that's the point. It's raw and real, feeling like modern art hanging from your ears. Think of open metal cuffs that wrap behind the lobe, pearls with exposed wire tails, or even minimalist posts where the support bar is intended to be visible. There's something subtly rebellious about this, and I'll admit I like that edge. This trend isn't loud or overly designed. It doesn't scream, "Look at me." It's a quieter declaration. I know the rules, and I'm breaking them. Paired with sleek hair or tucked behind one ear, these earrings say, "Yes, I pay attention to detail, but I'm not trying too hard." Would you wear jewelry that makes people do a double take for all the right reasons? Skin tone mesh pieces, nude illusion, jewelry. Or is it a second skin with sparkle? This is one of those trends I didn't think I'd like, but here we are. Skin tone mesh pieces are delicate, whisper light, and almost invisible until they catch the light. Then suddenly, they're stunning. Think micro-thin chains, soft mesh cuffs, or barely there chokers that shimmer against the skin like morning light on water. I love how these pieces don't sit on you. They blend into you. That's the charm. They don't overwhelm your features or compete with your outfit. They quietly elevate everything. This style is also incredibly flattering for mature skin. No harsh metals or heavy statements, just soft, glowing elegance. The kind of look that makes people lean in and ask, "Wait, what are you wearing?" Paired with neutrals or a crisp white blouse, this trend feels subtle, modern, and yes, quiet, seductive. Have you worn jewelry that felt like a secret only you knew? The barely there watch, ultra-thin elegance, the watch that doesn't shout status, it whispers sophistication. If I could wear only one accessory for the rest of the year, this would be it. The ultra-thin watch with its paper flat profile, soft leather strap, and minimalist dial feels like the finishing touch on an already refined look. Gone are the days of chunky chronographs or overly jeweled dials that made your wrist look like a billboard. This is quiet luxury at its most functional. Honestly, I adore how it blends into an outfit instead of demanding attention. It's the kind of piece that makes you look like you read French newspapers and drink coffee, black even if you don't. It doesn't try too hard, and that's the magic. Wear it with an ivory blazer, silk trousers, or even your most comfortable cashmere. It simply elevates. You'll catch yourself checking the time just to appreciate how good it looks. Do your accessories feel timeless, or are they just ticking loudly? Sometimes, the smallest pieces speak the loudest. Each jewelry choice we make us, especially after 60, isn't just about trends. It's about honoring who we are now, not who we used to be. Elegance isn't about age, it's about awareness. When your accessories start feeling more like extensions of your personality than distractions, that's when style becomes truly timeless. I've said this before, and it's worth repeating. You don't need to wear more to express more. You just need to wear better. So, which piece in your collection still makes you feel quietly powerful? In our next video, effortless hair trends for women over 60 that look fresh, not forced. We'll explore subtle styles that complement your features instead of competing with them. Until then, keep choosing elegance with intention. Remember, even a whisper of style can carry beautifully.